This is question 4, and we have this quadratic here, 3x squared plus 8x minus 3, which is multiplied by px minus 1, and then we divide the whole thing by x plus 1, and we get a remainder of 24, and we want to find p. So let's just write out what's going on in less words. So we've got something like this, so we're taking this, multiplying by px minus 1, divided by x plus 1. We're going to multiply out the top here, because we can't really do much whilst it's in two fractions, so we multiply it out and we get something like this. So for example, px times 3x squared gives us px cubed. We've got 2x squared terms, the 8x times px and the 3x squared times minus 1, etc. So we get something which looks like this. Hopefully now you think, how can I do this division? How can I perform this? And your mind should hopefully jump to long division. So we're going to try that now. So why don't you have a go at trying long division on this fraction here. Okie doke, so we're just going to put it, the thing we're dividing under the box here, the divider out here. So we're doing this divided by x plus 1, which is exactly what we want here. And to do this, we're just going to think, how can we get the first term? Ignore the rest, ignore all this. How can we get 3p x cubed? Well, we need to multiply by 3p x squared, because 3px squared times x gives us 3px cubed. Okay, but we're also going to have another term, because we've got a plus 1 to multiply by as well. So if we do, we're doing everything along the top multiplied by this, and we want it to give this. So 3px squared times x gives 3px cubed, but we also get 3px squared times 1, which is just 3px squared. So we write that under here. We're now going to take this top line and subtract the next line down, which gives us something like this. So we do these two cancel. The whole point is that we want to cancel the first thing on the left. 8p minus 3 minus 3p is 5p minus 3, and that's our x squared. And then we've not subtracted anything from these last two terms, so they stay the same. Now we repeat the process. So we now want to get 5p minus 3x squared. What do we multiply x by to get that? Well, 5p minus 3x. So that's our next term up here. But we also have the term from multiplying by the 1. So we have something which looks like this with the 5p minus 3x as well. We subtract these things again. So we do this, subtract this gives us 0, subtract these, and then the 3 just stays as it is. And we get something which looks like this. So the last term we want is, so we need to do the, not quite the last term, sorry. We need to get rid of the minus 5 plus 8px. What do we multiply by? Well, we multiply by minus 5 plus 8p, because we just have an x out here. So we have done this to get the minus, we need to multiply to get the minus 5 plus 8px, and then we need to see what we have left over. We multiply by the 1 to just get minus 5 plus 8p. We then subtract these things again, as we've done before. These two things make 0. We do 3 minus 5 plus 8p. Be really careful with your negatives. So this is 3 minus minus 5, so plus 5, which gives us 8. And the minus becomes a plus, we get plus 8p. Now this is our remainder. If this is 0, then it means that x plus 1 would divide exactly into this, but it doesn't. We have this remainder. Now, we've been told that the remainder is 24. That's why this technique is useful, because we can now say that this is equal to 24, because that's our remainder. And when we do this, we can rearrange to find p is equal to 2. So our answer is B.